You were the inspiration behind Hare Krishna Village in Bergamo. How did it all start?
We were staying in a place called Galarate. I had come back from India in 1981 after having lived in India for 8 years. And, you know, the place was small. We were making a lot of devotees. There was a lot of enthusiasm. And we felt that we had to, you know, find a better place, a bigger place. And we were searching for something like, you know, Villa Vrindavan, one old historical building like this. And when we came and saw this place, we felt, oh, it's too new, it's too luxury. There are 26 bathrooms inside. It's too, you know, too opulent for devotees, you know. Because Villa Vrindavan had only one bathroom when we got it, you know, in 4,000 square meters. So we were thinking that, you know, we had to be austere like that. But then we appreciated that was the right choice. And adjacent to the land that belongs to the temple, you know, a group of devotees could buy another 5 hectares of land. The temple owns 5 hectares, and another 5 hectares of land. With a cooperative effort, they could build houses. And so we have about 100 houses.
You have been here in the Hare Krishna Village in Bergamo for many years. What is your main service?
Well, my main service is distributing Srila Prabhupada books and follow-up program, which is taking care of the people that I meet during my book distribution. I take care of them in the way that I call them sometimes, and I visit them at least once a year. I bring them presents. I try to fan the spark of Krishna consciousness within them. Yeah. And I'm doing this since 16 years already. Other service that I'm taking care of is helping editing Srila Prabhupada books in Italian. And also I'm doing some pujari service.
On the altar?
On the altar, as well as holding seminars on book distribution.
What part of the project worked and what part didn't?
When this opportunity of 5 hectares of land adjacent to the temple land could be purchased, a group of devotees got together and purchased the land and then built houses. Now, with that came, you know, the necessity for the devotees to own their own houses. So that created a group of devotees that are, you know, dedicated. They come for deity worship, either part-time or some of them even full-time, or other services. And this is the wealth of this project and the success of it. Our roads, our streets are called Bhaktivedanta Avenue inside, you know, it's like, you know, it's very nice. It is like a small town, devotee town. Now, the difficult part is when devotees leave. Some of the householders sold their houses to people coming from outside, external people which are not interested in devotional service, but they came here because the place is beautiful. But, you know, it just is not the same mood, the same atmosphere that was there in the beginning. I would like to say that it is a success because, you know, there are a lot of devotees coming, and especially in the weekends, and we have beautiful Sunday feasts like 500 people, sometimes 1,000 people when we have a festival.
How does Srila Prabhupada play a role in your life?
Well, he played a very important role. I would say he really saved me from material life. through his books. And I really feel obliged to him because of this. Krishna gave me the opportunity to distribute his books in order to, because he really liked, he said very often, if you really want to please me, distribute my books. So I tried to reciprocate to the great favor he did to me. So Srila Prabhupada is my very first hero.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Sarasvate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine.
When did you first meet Srila Prabhupada, and what impact did that meeting have on you?
I first met Srila Prabhupada in Mayapur 1974, I think it was February, end of January or beginning of February, when he arrived in Mayapur. And I got initiated, and I was very emotional. And when I went in front of Srila Prabhupada, he asked for the 4 regulated principles. And I said 3, and then the 4th wasn't coming in my mind. Then all of a sudden came back to my mind, and I said, no intoxication. And Prabhupada looked straight at me, and he pointed out, no intoxication. Because, I had the past of, freak life. I was very fortunate, I have to say. I had the association of Srila Prabhupada because I was living in India most of my time. I stayed with him practically 6 months.
The devotees in Italy have distributed millions of Srila Prabhupada's books, and you have been part of that program for many years.
Yes, we begin. I personally began in 79. At my time was really an explosion from the 80 until 19, an explosion of book distribution in Italy. Because we were very young, so with a lot of enthusiasm. So my first source of inspiration are the Prabhupada books, the spiritual books. And when I read, my faith became more fixed, and because philosophy is so bright, so beautiful. And naturally, after that, after philosophy, I think that the association with the devotee who practice this philosophy is so important. I see in practical way the application, so the process is not an invention, it's not imaginary, but really can change the life of the devotee.
What are your realizations serving in this particular temple in Bergamo?
I would say it's a big pleasure, very nice pleasure to serve here for different reasons. We have very beautiful deities, Shri Shri Radharaman, Shri Shri Gaurnitai, set of Govardhan, Shalagram and Varakashilas, which are very attractive. We have a very nice Sunday feast with an average of 200-250 guests each Sunday, and of course Sankirtan. We used to be the top temple in book distribution, still, book distribution is the major output that we are trying to do for broadcasting Krishna consciousness. And now we also have the BBT building here, so we are stocking the books here. They are also producing the books. And on top of that, we are in a very nice atmosphere, in spite of the fact that we are in a very industrial area in Bergamo. Whenever you go out from the ashram or from the temple, you can see green all around you, and you can hear the birds chirping around you. So it's a very nice atmosphere. And this is also, of course, a way why the people are attracted to this project.
Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine.
The deities were installed in 1990, and there's a very interesting story regarding these deities. When we got this place, we actually moved here in 1988. We were discussing about, having big deities, because the place is big. We want to have big deities, and I was speaking with the devotees in my office. And while we were talking about this, a phone call comes. I pick up the phone, and it's the temple president of Zurich that says, "Hey, Madhusevita, I've heard you got a big property now. You got a big place. Would you like to have some Radha Krishna deities?" So I was amazed. So I pick up a van, and with 3-4 devotees, we just go to Zurich straight away. These beautiful deities were there. I mean, the most beautiful Radharani I could have ever seen. And I said, let's take them right now. So we grabbed the deities and we put them in our van, and we came and we came down here. So Angornitai were installed in 1996.
What do you like about the weekly outreach program that you participate in?
As a Hare Krishna people, we want to give. This program is in Milan, but is 40 kilometers from here.
Namaste Sarasvati Devi Gauravani Pracharine
Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura.
How do people find out about your program?
And some people came from outside, from the street, also in the restaurant. Every lunch there are 120 people, so we invited them, some interested person to participate. So little by little, now we have 20, 30, 40 person every Wednesday. When the people came, we explain about the meaning of our movement, our society.
By Jayanti, what inspires you to be with the devotees?
It inspires me to be with devotee because it's a way of purification, and we can really see, especially like you see here we are in Milan nowadays, where society is really going worse than worse. Actually, we have something that Prabhupada gave us something that is very high, and it gives us a aim in life, something very, very deep in which we can really change our heart. No? I'm inspired because even before being devotee, actually, I was always thinking, no, what to do in this world, no, and what can we do also for others, no. And actually, Krishna consciousness, you can really see, is like the permanent solution.
The main point in the Hare Krishna movement is the Hare Krishna mantra. We sit together, we chant, and in glorification to God.
Krishna consciousness is all attractive, but especially, I like singing, dancing, and also the philosophy, and especially also, as I told you before, like to give Krishna consciousness to others. For example, here in our Govinda restaurant, we do mantra yoga, and we explain to people why to chant the holy name, what is meditation, and people that normally they are very busy, no? Always doing, especially like in Milan or like this, very always active, going here and there and working. But when they come here, we ask them, please, like, to leave everything outside, no? Now to enter in a different place, a sacred space in the heart, no? And really try to connect with the inner self in a spiritual way.
It's very important to be kind to people, to be open-hearted, to be without material motive. So the people feel this feeling, this atmosphere, so they are very much happy to participate. So we explain a little bit our philosophy naturally. We sit down, we take some sanctified spiritual food together, vegetarian food. And after that, we are all happy in that way.
Do a lot of people in Milan know about Govindas?
Because we are right in the center, like 5 minutes walk from the real center, the cathedral. No?
Yes.
In fact, also when we go out in book distribution, most of those who are living in really Milan, they know us because it's almost 30 years that we are here in Milan. And as we see, like every day almost we do have like from 120 people coming regularly. They like the food, the sanctified food, but more than anything else, they like also the atmosphere. And we say naturally because here we do also meditation.
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita
we usually also have different programs during the week, so those who are interested, they can come also to the program. Actually, we have few of them. They actually, over the year, by coming day after day after day, they became devotee. They started become really vegetarian. They started to read the philosophy, chant some rounds, and this is success, no?
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama.
But it's a beautiful place because it's central to Lombardia, North Italy, and we can go out in Sankirtan from here, distributing books. People can come from all over. We have huge Sunday feasts. Also, there are things like a swimming pool, professional swimming pool, that it belongs to the temple, at least 50% of it. We have a medical center. We have a production center for the BBT and storage. It's a very articulated village. And we thank Radha Raman for having the opportunity and the fortune to live here.